Pricing the surface, chill, waiting for rain to color. But she should have noticed it was only August. The call she felt wasn't from the weather, was from his poison.
Hello everyone, welcome to season 4 of Manifestations Made Easy, where I discuss about personal improvement and growth through the change of mindset. So today we're going to discuss about how do you exactly change the people in your reality. So probably you want someone to become more kind towards you, or to become more compassionate towards you. How do you change these people? Because obviously we want people to love us and admire us for who we are, but often we are not able to because we don't know what is going on in that person's mind. Now, if you try to change someone through emotional blackmail or telling them something that they can just change their moods or their behavior towards you, that's manipulation. Manifestation is not manipulation. It's just imagining, and then you make it work so that these people, they turn up in your reality just like they are in your imagination. Now, how do you change people through your mindset? And how do you reprogram your mindset in order to bring about the changes in people? See, whoever it is, maybe it's someone who is 25 years of age, or 35 or 45, 55, 65, 75, 105 years of age. The only thing that is common between all these people is that you are a part of their lives. And that is what you need to understand. Because this is the only way how you can really put everyone is you pushed out to practice. Let me just tell you that when these people, they turn up in your reality in a particular way, they've always been subconsciously manifested at some point in time. Even if they are at their angriest, or they are at the scariest, or they might be absolutely indifferent to you, that version of them has already been manifested by you. Maybe when you were a kid, or you're growing up, or while you were with this person at the initial phases of that relationship, anything at all. Now, you might even ask that if you're trying to change people, isn't that a manipulation as well? Because obviously, why would you want to change someone if you love them unconditionally? No, it's actually not as complicated as people have made it to be. Because you're changing that version of them. You're not changing a person. It's like there is this person who has a body, and they have a particular way of looking, they dress up in a certain way. You're just making this person behave the way you want them to. So it's not manipulation, it's just that you're imagining them in a certain way, and they turn up in your reality just the way you have imagined. So the best example that I can think of is from the interview that I had gone to for my research. So all this while I was in this university for 5 years, and I thought that these people are going to like my project and they are going to offer me a seat in that research program. Turns out that they were not very impressed with me, because now I realize why they were not. I had always given into the talks of people because I thought that these people are right. They used to tell me that these professors and these teachers, they all are interested in the department politics, and they probably don't acknowledge students like you. So I let that thought linger in my mind for a long time, and when I turned up for that interview, I had that feeling in my head. I was also very scared about that whole idea about how am I going to fare at this interview if these people are so much against me. But I turned up for an interview again in another university, and I didn't know anybody from that panel of teachers or the expert committee. I was sitting there, confidently giving my answers. I wasn't even showing that I was desperate to get that seat. I didn't show off my books or my academic achievements. I just talked about what I am interested in doing, what my project is about, what am I planning to research on. I focused so much on that these teachers were so impressed with me because I was an outsider to that university. Now you see, all that while I was only thinking that these people are going to be so impressed by me because I know what I am. I am focused on my goal. I am probably one of those people who have done so much at an early age. So there's nothing that can stop me. The very same principle I applied to all other people in my life. I just told myself that, Anjushi, you're a good person. And surely many people in their lives have not met good people. You're a very precious person because you're different from the rest. It doesn't have to be all the time that people are going to be your fans. But if they don't hate you, it means that you're a good person. If they're not chasing you, it doesn't mean that you're irrelevant or you're unimportant. It's just that they know that you're going to be there for them. And isn't that a good feeling? That people count on you. People think that if nothing works, talking with you might solve most of the issues, if not all. So I forgave them for whatever they had done to me. And in a month, I saw several people flocking up to me just because they were impressed for something I have done. They started communicating with me, reaching out to me through Facebook or through other social media. I was surprised because that one perspective on the people in my life, it changed that behavior that I had always been on the receiving end of. I just thought to myself, everybody is a human being and everybody has their own fears and insecurities. The only way I can change a person is to actually believe that this person is just the way I want them to be. This person is going to turn up in my reality the way I want them to turn up. And since then, there's been no turning back. In my Mastering Manifestations program, the program that I offer coaching, it's all about a person's personal self-limiting beliefs. So all the clients, they just focus on why self-love is so important and why you need to practice self-love. Because you see, the moment you start practicing self-love, most of the complications about manifesting, it just comes out easy. It's going to be very easy for you to follow them because you are changing the balance of power. You're not chasing anymore. You're telling the universe that you are grateful for whatever you have. So basically, even when I was at the receiving end of someone's behavior, I always thanked the universe because that could have been worse. I could have been beaten up, or I could have been abused or assaulted, or anything for that matter. But these people were just ignoring me because sometime I had probably manifested them subconsciously, but these people, they also turned up in order to congratulate me for the smallest successes that I had. And people who hadn't even contacted me for years, they had been congratulating me for something that I just did out of interest, like writing a blog, for example, or writing a book. So you do not really change people. You just change that version of them inside your head, so they behave the way you want them to. And it gets easier and easier once you start doing it every day. So that's about it. And about the Mastering Manifestations program that some of you wanted to know about, you can always contact me. I'm available on Google Duo and on mail. My email address is anjushi.work, anjushi.work@gmail.com. I'm available on the Medium blog and Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you can reach out whenever you want to. I'm always there. I'm going to be listening to all your troubles. You can book a session with me and we can have a little bit of fun. It's not very serious, it's light-hearted because it's a one-to-one personal session, so you wouldn't have a problem in getting hold of some of the techniques that have worked for me and still do. I'll see you around.